Ange Postecoglou was less than impressed when Yves Bissouma went down with an injury in Tottenham's Europa League final clash with Man United. Both teams have endured horrendous domestic campaigns, with Spurs sitting 17th in the Premier League table and the Red Devils sitting 16th. Both managers have been under immense pressure. Ruben Amorim is facing serious scrutiny, whilst Simon Jordan suggested that Tottenham may still sack Postecoglou even if he does win the Europa League. Spurs struck first, with a Luke Shaw own goal giving the North London side the upper hand in fortuitous circumstances. But a moment 10 minutes earlier caught the eye when Bissouma went down injured following a challenge from Noussair Mazraoui. With 33 minutes on the clock and the scores goalless, Bissouma looked to drive his team forward down the left flank. Mazraoui was having none of it and brought the Mali international down with a hefty challenge. Bissouma screamed out in agony after receiving a knee in the thigh, but referee Felix Zwayer ignored his cries, keeping play going. On the sideline, Postecoglou could be seen gesturing to his midfielder to get up, believing there had been little contact. But replays showed the former Brighton man was indeed fouled, and Ali McWist on TNT Sports commentary repealing his initial view that there was no issue. The former Rangers star said, 21st of May, 8:32 p.m., German referee having none of it, absolutely none of it. He then added, here we see it, nah, there's not a lot in it. Bissouma goes down, does he catch him? Oh, he does, I take that back, the right leg catches him. Yep, you're right Angie. Darren Fletcher said, well, he was telling him to get up actually, he was saying get up. He needed the second replay as well. McWist added, that makes me feel better. Yves Bissouma went down injured near the touchline. Credit, TNT Sports. Unlikely to stick with Ange Postecoglou with Europa League victory. Football Insider verdict. Should Spurs go on to secure the Europa League crown, Postecoglou is deserving of another chance to prove himself. The Australian showed in his first season in charge that he can do a lot, with very little, and this season has been a rough ride given the number of injuries Tottenham have endured. Many, including the aforementioned Jordan, feel the club's domestic form is too much of an issue to ignore. But ultimately, Spurs were never going to challenge for the Premier League title, their ceiling was always qualifying for the Champions League. A win in the Europa League final will give Tottenham exactly that, making their domestic form null and void to an extent.